Okay, you guys, so you saw the first part of Shanny Shan in Colorado. While they still have the money, you can tell by the way the place looks like. And Shanny Shan was feeling herself. So this is the second part to that video, and I think I'm gonna do one more part because I want to see how the live stream ended, and then we will move on into a different video of Shan after that. So to give you guys a heads up.
And if my son's face was in the video, so what? He can. So what? What, you gonna have a problem with that? You gonna have a problem with that? Someone's face being in the video? Who the fuck cares? Why you have a problem with that?
This is amazing to me because not even like seconds or minutes ago, Shanny Shan was accusing everybody for using her kids for content. When she's the one who's been using her kids for content, and now she's saying like, who cares if my son was in my video for 40 seconds? Who cares? Like, this whole thing is like it's insane. It's insane.
He can say whatever he wants. If he's mad at you, that's your problem, man. There's a good reason why that kid gets upset with people. And it's usually because you keep messing with them. And then you mad because he finally says stop? And you don't want to stop. You want to continue with the game. But you know what? Now you're at a position where you're going to have to listen to the child or you're going to look really bad on the internet.
You guys, I honestly think that Shanny Shan was on something here because everything she's regurgitating to everybody in her chat is what her son told her. You get what I'm saying? It's exactly what her son told her. But of course, she's not going to take responsibility for that. She is everybody. It's the interwebs. It's all the interwebs' fault. It is fascinating and sad at the same time. You know what I mean?
Because the child literally said, leave me and my brother alone. Stop talking about us. So what are you going to do? Continue to talk about them even though he said leave us alone? That's going to make you look really bad.
And I've been using Xxarchives for Shanny Shan videos. If I come across that clip of a son telling Shanny to stop using her for content, you guys, I will post it. Like, honestly, I'll post it because I remember there is a video of her kids telling her to stop using them for content
on the internet. That's going to make you look so bad on the internet that you had a 14-year-old say, stop talking about me, stop picking on me, stop abusing me, and you continue to do it. And then you say, I'm abusive to my sons, you're abusive to my kids.
And again, this is what Shanny's son said to her in the live stream about her. And I'm going to stop repeating this whole entire thing so you know. But her son was talking about Shanny Shan.
You don't even respect a child's freaking boundaries. And you want to say that I'm abusive. You can't even respect a 14-year-old's boundaries. That's on you, and everyone's going to see it now. Everyone's going to see it. They're all going to see it, man.
Unrelated, but God, I hate Dr. Pepper. And she's drinking Dr. Pepper. I despise Dr. Pepper. And also, it also reminds me of that episode of South Park. Remember that, you guys? If you know, you know. But yeah, no, I hate Dr. Pepper.
You abuse the mentally ill. You abuse women. You abuse children. You abuse on people who have physical disabilities. Constantly. And you get all mad. You get all triggered. You feel all uncomfortable when someone finally calls you out on it. How about you get out of the kitchen if you can't take heat? It seems like you can't take the criticism.
And also at this part, you guys, before I forget, remember they had the money and a lot of content creators were not calling Shanny out because she would go into the live streams and super chat them $100 at a time. $100 at a time. So some of them did keep their mouth shut, But actually, there are also some of them who actually did call Shanny Shan out.
Seems like you can't take it, man. Seems like you can't take it. Keep calling me a bad mom because my son stuck up for himself. That's okay. Because most people who have a sound mind and better judgment will hear a 14-year-old literally telling people to leave their mom and leave him alone and stop calling authorities. Most people will hear that. They're not going to go and hear your little thing and your little paranoid thought that I'm abusing my son because there's no evidence of it.
To me, what she just said is the most important part of the whole thing. She said, there is no evidence of it. Doesn't mean it's not happening. There's no evidence. And her ex-husband, Chris, I think that's his name, helped Shanny get back her kids. She lost her kids a couple of times before. He helped her get back her kids. Let that sink in.
Yeah, exactly, Midnight Sun. They're the abusive ones, knowing full well your 14-year-old is a boy, intentionally calls him a girl. That's Karen, exactly.
Listen, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I am grateful for the archives channels. Honestly, I am. I'm grateful for them, but I just wish sometimes there was the set chat so we can see exactly what people were saying. You know what I mean? But I'm also grateful to you, you know, archive channels. Appreciate you.
Exactly. Have I ever apologized? I've apologized a bunch of freaking times. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The only thing is, these lying little freaking channels never show the apologies and keep saying that I don't make apologies. You know, they only show the bad, they never show the good. When I'm telling you there's mostly good instead of the bad, but now it's like they keep bringing my child up.
Shani Shan, my Shamu. I feel like you should be apologizing for running the stream without a bra on. My lord. Lady, go put on a bra. Please and thank you. 15 amens.
They keep trying to push this abuse thing, that I'm abusive and stuff on my family. Am I not supposed to stick up for myself when someone's saying I'm abusive? Am I not supposed to stick up for myself? Am I supposed to be like, yeah, I'm abusive? Yeah, I'm that person that I'm not. Am I supposed to be a walking thing? They're talking about my life. My life, they're not even in it. They don't even know me. And you dumb fucks are believing everything they say about me and they don't even know me.
And I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. At this point, because they had the money, uh, these two were live streaming non-stop. And I wish somebody would get Dragnod to private a lot of his videos because he used to react to them on a daily. So he has a lot of those streams. I wish he would private his videos.
You're so stupid. Exactly. They always show the stuff that fits their narrative, and half the time that doesn't even fit their narrative. I ain't confronting that hoe. She a liar. Why should I confront a liar? All they're gonna do is continue to lie.
Okay, so for those who did not see the first video of this about with Shani Shan and just saw this video, who she's referring to is Just Jules. Just Jules used to be one of our mods in recent time. I haven't seen her in the chat as mod lately, so these two are frenemies. They fall out and then they kiss and make up. They fall out and kiss and make up. So that's who she's referring to at this point.
Oh yeah, she did, Billy Ann. Oh yeah. She's all up on her channel, saying how abusive I am. These losers know you love your children, and the one thing that you will react to is your kids. That's right, because I'm a good mom.
You guys, to me, it is weird. I just thought of something. Toasty used to do reactions with just Jules back in the day. How did Toasty react to the whole thing with Jules like bouncing back and forth? Huh. I might have to dig to Toasty's channel to see if there's a video about just Jules, because yeah, this is weird.
So they attack you as a parent with lies. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And the whole world is seeing it now. More and more people are catching on. And they're going to see it. And then it's going to be you that's going to be exposed instead of me. And you're going to get all the karma that you deserve. Everything. You're going to get all the karma you deserve. And I am chill. Because I am whatever I say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam.
You cannot tell me that this homegirl over here was not high. You cannot tell me that she was not high.
I know, baby bear. Yup. Mm-hmm. 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 I know. I know. I know. Crazy cow? Well, how about motherfucking blocked? So you don't have to see this crazy cow and be able to react to it because you opened up your mouth like a rude man.
Ooh, we are back to spicy Shanny Shan, the Italian mob boss. Shanny Shan. Spicy.
Thank you, Midnight. They have been trying so hard to get to you, and you haven't let them. So they went as low as possible and came after your kids. Despicable, disgusting. I know, man. I'm a narcissist, really? Where is the psychological diagnosis to that? Or are you assuming things because you don't like me and you think that's the only insult you can give someone? When the fact is, I wouldn't be showing this much emotion and wouldn't be caring about my kids if I was a fucking narcissist, you dumb, stupid motherfucker.
What emotions is she talking about? She is doing the very same thing that her kids asked her not to do. Talking about them in the interwebs and using them for content. So, yeah, Shanny Shan, yes.
Go fuck yourself, man. You put your fucking pitiful life on here and say rude shit on people on the internet under some faceless little troll disguised channel. What does that say about you? Do I think it was wise to let my son on camera? Heck yeah, man. He wanted to do that. He wanted to say what he wanted to say, and I'm not the type of person to tell my kids to shut up when they want to express themselves.
Oh my gosh, she is lying so much. She is lying so much. You guys, I do have the video where they had to move back to Pennsylvania and they were driving and the kids were in the back seat. The kids were complaining because they were uncomfortable because everything was cramped in there. And her and Ralph were telling the kids to shut up. And I have to warn you, that video is a hard watch.
If my son wants to express himself, he can. For the longest time, I keep telling my kids, be quiet, don't go on camera, be quiet. And you know what? They keep breeding them up anyway. And then when we're like, don't go on camera, and we like kind of like freak out on camera because they're about to be on camera, we get it turned around like we're giving our child a stink eye or hating on our kids and shit like that, when really we're just trying to protect our children from you assholes, which doesn't fucking happen. So yeah, I'm pretty proud that my son decided to say something, because you know what? You guys are relentless and won't stop talking about my kids. So if he wanted to say something after all the nasty things you say about him and his mother, he can. Who the hell do you think you are telling someone what they have to say?
And again, you guys, I need to find a couple of the streams where Shanny and Rav were streaming together. The Revelation News. Both high as mofos. High ass mofos. I need to look for one of those streams, at least one of them, so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
You're pathetic. You just don't want to be caught into your lies, and you just want to keep this narrative that Shannon's abusive, and then everyone around Shannon's life is saying, no, that's not true. Thank you, bye, boys. He didn't show his face. It's funny because they act so worried about them, but yet they won't even listen to him when he decides to speak. Exactly. Her son is freaking 14. He's old enough to speak for himself with mom's supervision, which is what happened. Exactly. Exactly. You say you care about him. You say you care about him, and when he finally says something, you're calling him a liar. You're calling him a girl.
Huh?
You don't care about him. You stay mad, Wilson. You stay mad, you psychopath. Stalking people all the time. I mean, it's not like your son is 5. He is a teenager. Like, come on, his, and not a baby. He spoke up. Exactly. Why shouldn't my kid speak up? Because you say it's bad? Because it makes you look bad? Come on. You keep speaking. You keep saying what you think you know in my freaking household. Well, he just told you what happened in my household. But it doesn't go along with your narrative now, does it? So you got to go and call my son a liar. Because you can't be caught in lying about me. You can't.
So that was that for this part of the programming. I do love these throwbacks. I do enjoy the throwbacks, Shanny Shan Shan. But yep, that was it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Later. Bye bye. Oh, and please do YouTube things. I beg you, please do some YouTube things. And thank you again. Later. Bye bye.